I am sorry, Ader. I know how you expect me to never take a life, but this time I have no choice. The future depends on it. Please forgive me, brother.
A desolate future. The remnants of Zamasu's chaotic reign are visible around the city. My name is Trunks, and this is my future. With the help of Goku and my father, Vegeta. We stood together, and finally, the battle is finally over. The battle with Zamasu is winding down, but his form is still twitching slightly, his power not yet fully extinguished. It is time to end this war.
Finish him the fuck off before he has a chance to regain his strength and wreak havoc once again.
All right, I get it. For you, Trunks, and for everyone else, I'll do it.
Thanks, Goku. I know it's not easy, but this is the only way. Let's put an end to it.
Finally. Now, let's make sure this future has a chance to rebuild. The sooner we finish this, the sooner we can leave this mess behind.
I am sorry, Ader. I know how you expect me to never take a life, but this time I have no choice. The future depends on it. Please forgive me, brother. All right. It's over. Zamasu is gone. No more suffering for the people in this future. I can only pray that we did the right thing here today. Hopefully we made the right choice.
Look at all the power this machine holds. All that training as a kid. Do you ever wonder, Trunks, what life would have been like if I wasn't a fighter? If I had been born into a different world, a different time, maybe I would have become a scientist. A man of knowledge and discovery instead of a warrior. Maybe I could have created this, a machine to fix all my mistakes.
Father, what are you thinking about?
I'm thinking about my father, King Vegeta. He was a great king. He was someone I could never hope to surpass. All I ever wanted in my life was to make him proud of me. To show him I could carry the weight of that crown, even if it meant becoming a warrior. Someone with the strength to protect what was ours.
Wait, you wanted to make your father proud? I never knew you felt that way, Dad. I always thought you were just angry all the time because of the past, but hearing this...
You think I was only angry? I spent my whole life, all my power, everything I did it for him, to live up to what he was, to what I thought I had to be. But the truth is, I never got the chance to show him.
Father, you've already made me proud. You don't need to prove anything to anyone anymore. You don't have to live in the shadow of your past or anyone else's expectations. You're my father, and that's more than enough. But you know one thing for sure. The power of that time machine won't change a damn thing. It won't erase the mistakes of the past, and it certainly won't guarantee a better future. The timeline is fragile, and messing with it can only bring disaster.
Do you think I'm an idiot, Trunks? Do you think I would risk everything just to go back and change things like a fool?
No, Father, of course not. I didn't mean...
Go with Goku and find something to eat. I want to be left alone to sort through my thoughts.
All right, Father.
I only ever wanted to make you proud, Father. I never got the chance.
Frieza, my son, I have been running this empire for far too long. The endless conquests, the planets to control, the power struggles, it's all becoming so... tiresome.
Bored, Father? You, the ruler of the universe, are tired of your kingdom? Well, I suppose it's natural. You've had your time.
Yes? It is time for you to take the reins, Frieza. I've grown tired of ruling, and I think it's time you take over the empire.
You're finally passing the torch to me, Father? Well, I'll do what you couldn't. Rule the universe through fear, and I'll do it better.
Good. Very good, Frieza. I've always known you would rise to the occasion.
But Father, about the Saiyan slaves we keep around, what are your thoughts on them?
Do whatever you like with them, Frieza. They're disposable. Their kind has always been insignificant.
I'm glad to hear that. I'll make sure they serve as perfect reminders of the power I wield.
I heard someone mention the Saiyan slaves. Care to explain why I've been woken from my slumber?
Lord Beerus, Wiz, what brings you to my planet?
This is my universe. Why wouldn't I be here?
Of course, Lord Beerus. You are always welcome here. How can we assist you today, Lord Beerus? We are at your service.
I couldn't help but overhear something about Saiyan slaves. It's funny, actually. I just had a nightmare about something or someone called the Super Saiyan God. And now I hear people speaking about the Saiyans, and I want to know, where is this Super Saiyan God?
Oh, Lord Beerus, I've heard that rumor too. But I can assure you, the Super Saiyan God is nothing more than a myth, a fairy tale that people like to speak of to scare themselves. No such creature exists.
Is that so? Well, I suppose I'll just have to go searching for him myself. But for now, the Saiyans are under my control now. From this moment on, they are my responsibility.
What? The Saiyans have always served under me. They are my slaves.
What did you just say to me? Have you forgotten your place?
My deepest apologies, Lord Beerus. Please forgive me, I didn't mean to offend you.
The Saiyans are under my care now, Mr. Cold. If anything happens to them, before I find this Super Saiyan God, I will wipe your kingdom out in a single sweep. Something or someone woke me from my slumber, and I will find out why.
Yes, Lord Beerus, we understand.
I can't believe it. A mortal actually built a time machine? How is that even possible? To think that someone with that level of intellect could create something capable of altering the flow of time. It's infuriating.
Well, Beerus, that's the beauty of mortals. You'd be surprised at the great things they're capable of when their backs are against the wall. Ever since I first met them, I've always believed they had the potential to achieve remarkable feats. Their creativity, resourcefulness, it's truly something else.
But this is different. This time machine, it could disrupt everything. A mere mortal shouldn't have that kind of power. What's stopping them from changing the past? The future? Heck, even messing with the present. We gods are supposed to be the ones overseeing the balance, not some lowly mortal with an inflated sense of genius.
Future Bulma must have gone through some crazy stuff to create that machine. I mean, if it's anything like the kind of crazy stuff we've been through recently, it's no wonder she would build something like that. Something to save her future, not just for herself, but for everyone she cares about. Who knows what kind of nightmare world she was living in?
Father, you've been using the time machine again, haven't you? What did you do?
It's none of your concern, Trunks. Stay out of it.
How can I stay out of it, Father? You're messing with time again. Even the slightest change in the past can cause ripples, you know that. It could completely mess up my timeline, our world.
Don't worry about it. Multiverse theory, remember? What happens in one timeline doesn't necessarily affect another. Whatever I did won't change your future.
So you admit it. You did something in the past. You've created a new timeline, haven't you? What did you do, Father?
What I did was necessary.
Wait a minute, Vegeta. What exactly are you talking about? What did you do?
I did what I had to do. I'm the prince of all Saiyans, and I made sure they all survived.
What? But you let them die before? You didn't even care. You killed Nappa without a second thought. This doesn't make sense, Dad. What are you trying to tell me?
I was young and foolish, Trunks. I didn't know the full extent of my actions. But I've learned since then. I had to go back. I went back in time before Frieza destroyed our planet. To wake up Beerus.
Wait, hold on. You woke up Beerus? Why would you do that, Vegeta?
Super Saiyan God. That's why. I knew that if I woke Beerus up, he would crave to fight with a Saiyan God. Until he found the one who could become the Super Saiyan God. Then he would protect all the Saiyans. until the time came for a Super Saiyan God would appear. We would all be safe.
So, Beerus is still awake, looking for the Super Saiyan God? Meaning he's been protecting the Saiyans all this time, just waiting for the Super Saiyan God to appear. But Dad, that means you've changed everything. The timeline, our history. It's not the same anymore, is it?
I made a choice, Trunks. I changed things, but I did it to save our people, to make sure our race would survive. I don't care what it takes. The Saiyan legacy, the Saiyan race. They deserve that much. I will do whatever it takes to make sure they don't vanish again, even if it means bending time itself.
I don't know, Father. This is all so complicated. Time is something we can't mess with too much. I'm going to have to report this back to future Bulma. You won't see me for a long time. Hopefully this timeline you created isn't gone to hell already.
Something's wrong. I can feel it. There's been a shift in the timeline. It's faint, but it's there. I can't quite put my finger on it.
King Kai, we need to talk.
South Kai, what's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost.
I have bad news.
I don't like the sound of this. Bad news? What is it?
What's going on, South Kai?
Lord Beerus, he's awake.
What? Lord Beerus is awake? Already? He was supposed to be sleeping for another 10 years. How is that even possible?
I don't know, King Kai, but it's true. He's awake and the signs are ominous.
Oh no. This is bad. Very bad. We've never been ready for something like this.
This is what I was feeling. It must be. A fully awake god of destruction who can erase planets in an instant. This is the last thing we need right now. We must act fast, or all of us could be in grave danger.
Tell me, how are we doing? How is the kingdom faring? Have we conquered all we set out to take?
Your Majesty, our empire is growing at an unprecedented rate. Every world we conquer is falling faster than the last. Our forces are stronger, more efficient, and we've expanded our reach throughout the universe. It's nothing short of amazing, my lord.
What is causing this sudden acceleration? Why are we conquering worlds faster than we ever have before?
The answer lies within our new generation of Saiyans. The leadership of Prince Vegeta, along with his companions like Nappa and Raditz, has made all the difference. They are stronger than ever before, pushing the limits of Saiyan power. The newer generation fights with greater precision and ferocity, allowing us to crush our enemies swiftly.
Interesting. Bardock, what do you think of this? Are you proud of your son's accomplishments?
Proud? He's good, I suppose. But nothing really impresses me. When I was a young Saiyan, I fought against opponents far stronger than anything they've faced. These kids are good, but I've been through much worse.
Oh, I know, Bardock. I was right there beside you in those battles. We survived the toughest of challenges together. Speaking of pride, my son Broly has been fighting alongside Prince Vegeta, Raditz, and Nappa. He has proven himself just as worthy as any of them. I am very proud of him.
You are proud of your son. Is that compassion in your voice? That's why your son is weak, Paragus. He's a daddy's boy. Too spoiled.
I have to say, I agree with Bardock. Broly is a pampered child. You've raised him to be soft, Paragus. A true warrior, like my son, Prince Vegeta, isn't raised with love or compassion. He is raised with the single-minded determination to be the strongest, the best, no matter what. Prince Vegeta was taught from the moment he could walk that second place is even worse than death itself. I raised my son to be the Prince, Paragus. He knows what it means to fight, to rule, and to win. There is no room for weakness in this kingdom, and I will ensure that my bloodline remains strong. Your soft, spoiled son doesn't stand a chance.
Prince Vegeta is indeed something special, as is the entire new generation.
The bloodline will continue, and we will rule as we always have. We will crush all who stand in our way.
Bardock, I've been thinking about Raditz. He's growing into a fine warrior. I have to admit, I'm proud of him. He's becoming just like you. Strong, ruthless, determined. He'll make an impact.
He's got your spirit too, Geen. The fire in his heart. He's a warrior, no doubt about it.
But then there's Kakarot. He's different. His power level's a joke. I don't even know why we keep him around sometimes.
Kakarot's power level isn't everything. He's still growing. He may not be the strongest now, but that doesn't mean he won't be.
Bardock, stop pretending. His power level is barely a fraction of what Raditz can do. If he wasn't your son, I swear I'd have sent him off to conquer a planet. So he can learn to be a strong Saiyan. Can't you see Bardock? He's a liability.
Geen, stop talking like that. Stop. You sound like a brainwashed Saiyan who can only measure value by power. You know better than that.
I'm just being realistic, Bardock. He's weak. How can you expect him to be a warrior with such a low power level?
You're wrong. You've always been too quick to dismiss him. I don't expect him to be a warrior like Raditz or me, not yet. But Kakarot, he's got something more than raw strength. There's something about him, Geen. Something different.
Something different?
You wouldn't understand, but I've been feeling something. Ever since I left planet Kanassa, I've been seeing things, glimpses of the future. I can hear voices, the minds of others. It's like a connection to something beyond the normal. Something about Kakarot is significant. I can't explain it fully, but there's a path he's meant to walk. Something big.
What are you talking about? Bardock, are you saying you can...
I can read minds, Geen. It's not just random thoughts. I can see into the future, glimpses. I've seen things that make me believe Kakarot is destined for something far greater than we could ever imagine.
The Saiyans are taking over new planets faster than ever. Our kingdom grows richer with each conquest. Those pathetic races do not stand a chance. Our wealth from selling conquered planets grows exponentially. Soon, there will be no stopping us.
Seems like I've woken up earlier than expected.
Lord Beerus, you are awake from your slumber? I thought you would be sleeping for at least 10 more years.
Why, I don't know. But one thing's for sure. I do not like this conquering of planets you've got going on here. Everyone knows I am the one who decides which planets will be destroyed and which will see another day. And the way you're going about this, it's becoming a bit much.
Of course, Lord Beerus. I apologize for any inconvenience. We only act in accordance with your wishes. How may we serve you?
I want the one you call the Super Saiyan God.
Did you just say a Super Saiyan God?
Yes, a Super Saiyan God. I've seen it in my dreams, and my dreams never lie.
Lord Beerus, a Super Saiyan is a legend, but a Super Saiyan God? That's just impossible. There's no such thing.
I saw it in my dream. I was fighting a Super Saiyan God when I woke up from my slumber. And now, I want to find this being. If you don't bring me the Super Saiyan God, this planet will hold no value to me. Do you understand?
Excuse me, sire, forgive me for interrupting, but we have some new recruits who have extraordinary power levels. Perhaps one of them can achieve the form of the Super Saiyan God.
Did you say you have new recruits who have extraordinary power levels? Perhaps one of them can achieve the form of the Super Saiyan God. Bring them to me. I want to see them now. this? A group of children? You expect me to find the Super Saiyan God among these weaklings?
Lord Beerus, please. These children are our future. We will find a way to harness their power. They are strong, but they are young. All we need is time for us to grow their power. My son, Prince Vegeta, has the potential to be the legendary Super Saiyan. I know he will make me proud.
Maybe you woke up too early, Lord Beerus. It seems your Super Saiyan God isn't quite ready yet.
I don't have time for this, if these brats can't even entertain me. This planet will no longer matter to me. It's time to get rid of planet Vegeta. Without the Super Saiyan God, you have no use to me anymore.
It seems to me Lord Beerus has fallen asleep. I guess that gives you more time to produce a Super Saiyan God. You better get started, King Vegeta, because next time Lord Beerus will be fully awake and less forgiving.
Broly, my son, it was an honor to be by your side. You were a good kid. I wish you the best on your journey of discovery. I am sure you will make the family name proud.
Thank you, Father. Don't worry about me. I am ready to carry the family name. I will bring honor to our family, that even the king and queen will notice. One day, I will stand next to Prince Vegeta. I will be one of his best fighters.
I believe in you, Broly. You will be the Super Saiyan Beerus was talking about.
My little Raditz, I am very proud of you. You are brave and strong just like your mother. You will make this family proud. I know your father doesn't believe you can achieve Super Saiyan, but I think you will make everyone a believer after this journey of self-discovery. Remember that your mother loves you. Show them no mercy. You kill everything that moves. No mercy, no glory.
No mercy, no glory. I will make you proud, mother. Don't you worry about me. I was born for destruction. One day father will see how strong his firstborn is, and he will be one proud motherfucker. I will kill everything in honor of our family. I will make it rain blood. I will make my victims scream my name that even King Vegeta will hear it. I am ready, mother.
Remember, Nappa, after you invade your first planet. You go to Vegeta's planet and protect the prince at all costs. Try not to kill every single person on your planet. The planet is worth nothing if there are no survivors, and try not to enjoy it too much. Warriors show no emotion, and you look like you love bringing pain and destruction. It's fucking creepy, Nappa.
Yes, sir. I will protect Prince Vegeta at all cost. I was born to serve the king and queen. I was born to bring chaos to every planet I journey to. My parents died as warriors Saiyans. That is my faith, too. My blood will spill in war. I will honor my parents with my death. I will not run from no one.
Look at my son. Look how brave he is. One day he will be the greatest Saiyan warrior to ever live. He will be the king of all kings. Not even Beerus will be able to stop him. I believe in you, Vegeta. You make a father proud. Always remember where you came from. Remember, no matter how far from home you are, you carry the proud Saiyan heritage inside you, my son. The prince of all Saiyans.
Thank you, Father. I am proud to be your son. I will remember everything you taught me. I will make sure Beerus will pay for threatening our home. I will be ready next time I see him. I will stop at nothing to be a Super Saiyan. I promise you, Father, I will make sure the Saiyan race is recognized as the strongest race. I will make you proud, Father. I swear it.
It's okay to be nervous, Kakarot. Remember, with each loss, a Saiyan gets stronger. Just stay alive and you will get stronger. Remember everything I taught you and you will be okay. Don't focus on winning a fight. Focus on learning with each fight. You may be the weakest one here, but you have a big heart.
I understand, Father. It's just my first mission from home. What happens if I have to kill someone? I don't know if I can just take a life. I am not as brave as my brother Raditz. I think Mom knows it too. What do I do, Father? What if I don't make it back home?
I won't lie to you, Kakarot. Each mission is a dangerous mission. This is the way of the Saiyan. If you want to live, you must kill. There is no other way.
Father, what if I don't come back?
Then I will miss you, Kakarot. But I know you will be fine. I had a dream you were older, with kids. I wasn't there, but I was happy. Be strong, Kakarot.
What a beautiful day for a walk. I should do this every morning, getting some fresh air and getting out my lab. Sometimes I think all my experiments are a waste of time. But then again, I am a billionaire scientist. Great Scott! What in the world is that contraption? I have never seen a vehicle like that before. Looks like it is having engine problems. Oh, I've been there before.
Oh man, my mom is going to kill me. Why does this always happen to me? Dad was right. I need to start focusing more on what I am doing instead of listening to the radio. Oh God, what am I going to do? If I don't fix this, I'm going to be stuck here for a long time.
Now this is what I call relaxation. Just me and my good vibes. I always tell Bulma, the key to being a good scientist is a focus mind. With a focus mind, you can achieve everything. I guess that's why I am a billionaire. Why do I keep saying that? I guess being rich does that to you.
He has to be around here somewhere. He always goes to the same boring place. Grandpa, I finally found you!
Great Scott! You look exactly like my daughter. But excuse me, young lady. Did you just call me your grandpa?
This is going to sound crazy, but I am from the future, and I came here in a time machine that you and Mom built.
Fascinating. And you came back in time to warn me on a future apocalypse from preventing the destruction of the world.
Not exactly. I was traveling back in time to go to a concert I missed, because I was grounded that weekend. But when I was traveling back to my time, something happened. The time machine went haywire and started to malfunction. Grandpa, I need your help to get back to the future, before Bulma finds out what I did and grounds me again.
Great Scott! I hate being grounded. Well then, future granddaughter, let's see this time machine you speak of.
Here it is, Grandpa. When I was traveling back to the future, something happened. It's like the destination I put in changed. The machine didn't know where to go. It kept saying, error, error. And I put the exact time I left as my return stamp.
Great Scott! Bulma is going to be pissed. She hates it when people touch her stuff.